Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. And today I want to talk about a video I just watched on RISC-V development boards. So RISC-V is exploding with new boards, but is the software stack keeping up? Today we are diving into the 5 RISC-V SBCs group tests by explaining computers, and more importantly, what it reveals about the state of RISC-V software. So if you're new here, I'm Armstrong, an embedded systems engineer. And on this channel, we break down emerging tech like RISC-V, embedded systems, and microcontrollers. Make sure to subscribe if you want a real-world engineer's view on where tech is really headed. So in the video, Chris tested 5 different RISC-V SBCs, including the Orange Pi RV2, the Banana Pi BPI-F3, the Sipeed Lichee Pi 3A, the Milk-V Jupiter, and the StarFive VisionFive 2. He looked at specs, performance, and benchmarked it for performance. But while the hardware is improving, something stood out. The software side is still lagging. Here's the truth, right? Hardware is only half the battle. Without solid software support, things like Linux kernels, GPU drivers, toolchains, optimized libraries, RISC-V risks being stuck in the cool but unusable category for a lot of developers. In fact, on some of the boards tested, it failed, and in one instance, he was not even able to get the latest Linux image up on one of the boards. And as he put it just wouldn't boot, right? And that's exactly what these tests show. Promising boards, but spotty operating system support, missing drivers, and inconsistent performance. As someone working closely with embedded systems, in RISC-V and microcontrollers, I can tell you that mainline Linux support is still patchy. GPU drivers, they are often missing or proprietary. The toolchains are still evolving. The GCC and LLVM flow across the board is still evolving. For real-world use, things like robotics, IT, even basic desktop, we need proper kernel upstreaming, open GPU drivers, probably something like Mesa, right? Stable toolchains in ROS and GCC. And frankly, we need better benchmarks to help guide developers and buyers. So the good news is that it's getting better. The SciFive, StarFive, and Milk-V are pushing updates fast. And the open source community is fierce. Linux 6 is seeing more RISC-V patches every cycle. In fact, I was kind of blown away by the overall performance of the Orange Pi RV2, and I think it's the best overall pick for embedded RISC-V computing. So if you're excited about RISC-V, now is the time to jump in. But to jump in with your eyes open, right? Make sure to check out the Explaining Computers full test for a great overview. I'll link that in the description below. And if you want to see more real-world RISC-V projects, benchmarks, and tutorials, hit that subscribe button.